how you guys doing? And welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I know this is the last day of the year. I just wanted to bring out this look. I've been like exploring out videos and non-related videos to the holiday, and I know you guys were sick of it, so I decided I was going to create a look for you guys to ring out the New Year's. I know I did not do any giveaways this whole year, so today I am going to be giving out something to a subscriber. You guys have to stay to the end of the video to find out what you're going to be getting for the giveaway, and the rules will be listed down below, and I'll also mention the rules at the end of the video. So today we're going to be doing this look featuring the Chasing Rainbows palette from ColourPop. I've had this palette sitting in my floor, I mean literally in the box, for about 3 weeks since the collection actually came out. Never really touched it, never did anything to it. I kept staring at it today wondering, like, what the heck is this sitting there on the floor for? Why haven't I used these shadows? What was the purpose of me even buying it? Because I really was trying to do a video with it, and I've not had that motivation, but today I was like, to heck with it, we're gonna create a look, and this is the look I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did incorporate some of the products that I got from the ColourPop collection, also new products that I've not used before, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you are following me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Facebook page. I am gonna be on there most of the time towards next year. I'm gonna be active on there, so make sure you guys are really following me to see what's up, what videos are gonna be coming out, and also more and more info. I have made a New Year's resolution to get on my game and be on social media a lot, as much as I can. So bear with me that I haven't done that as much, but that's going to be something that I'm changing up for the next year. Also, don't forget to thumbs up this video, of course, if you do like it. Make sure that you share it to your friends that are interested in finding out a new New Year's Eve look. I mean, last minute today, like literally share it to your friends so that they can create this look, because trust me, I'm wearing this tonight. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you would like to see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. We're gonna get started. I've done my brows behind camera. What I used for my brows was the Beauty Bakery dark brownie browns, and I used that behind camera. If you guys want an updated eyebrow routine, leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to get that out for you guys. We are going to be using the Derma E Rejuvenating Sage and Lavender Face Oil. My skin has been really dry this winter, so before applying foundation, I normally just go with this oil, like 3 drops on my face, and this oil like gives my skin that suppleness that it always normally has. My skin is always normal to dry in the winter, normal during the summer and spring months. Next, we're going to be using a primer, and today I'm going to be using a combination of 2 primers that I've been loving. I like the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer, and we're just going to, this is actually too much, guys. So this is actually to reduce my pores. I have a lot of pores around my mouth and cheek areas. This actually works. I got this as a recommendation from another YouTuber, and that's why I've been using it ever since, and I love it so much. The next thing I use is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Recharge Primer. I'm using the sample I got from Sephora. I am going to be purchasing the full size. I love this primer. It's really, really amazing. And for some reason, I only used it twice, and this Star Pro doesn't want to work anymore. Now that we're done with the primer, I'm going to move on to the eyes. For the eyes, I'm going to be priming with concealer as usual. This time I'm going to be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in Caramel. This is the concealer I used to highlight as well. And this concealer too works as an eyeshadow base for me. I've used it before I even started using the Tarte Shape and Tape. I love this. It's just really, really nice. And I'm just taking my ring finger and I'm just blending out that concealer. I'm not going to set the concealer with any type of powder. I just want to try something new with this concealer method. I'm going to go into the ColourPop Chasing Rainbows palette, and I'm looking for something that I will use for a transition color, but I will use Wish List, which is this nice peach toned color. And we're just going to place that as the transition color. Now that we've got that blended out, I'm going to be taking the shade. It's called Keep Cool. It's a really nice purple color. Taking that on a flat blending brush, we're just going to pop that right under the shade Wish List, and it's just gonna give a nice gradient effect. And I'm also connecting that color to the outer V area. And I'm just going back into Wish List to kind of smoothen out the edges, just ever so gently. And next thing we're going to do, I'm trying to do something New Year's Eve because purple happens to be my favorite color. We're going to go into the detailed crease brush and we're going to go into the shade called Prism. And we're going to take that shade and just like literally we're just stamping that in the outer V area. As you guys can see, I'm just stamping it. And then I'm trying to make that into a V. And I'm also dispersing that color like that. So it basically connects. Because I want this to be a very festive New Year's Eve look, we're going to cut the crease. I'm taking the same concealer that I used on my lid, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I'm just using a flat concealer brush. And we're just going to cut the crease. So now that we've gone ahead and cut the crease, I'm going to be taking the jelly eyeshadow from ColourPop. It's called Hallucinogenic. Taking a Wet n Wild flat shader brush, we're just going to take this. And we're just going to lay that on the lid. It's lay, but you guys get what I mean. And ever so gently blend it with the black so that it doesn't look like a harsh one. So that's what I'm doing here, as you guys can see. And I'm doing that to the other side as well. So now that we're done with the application of the jelly shadow, we're going to go with a glitter liner that's blue. So if you have any, you can grab it out. I'm using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner in Gamma Ray. And we're just going to line on top of where that cut crease. And I'm really starting, not all the way at the end, but I'm starting somewhere. And we're just going to line it to the cut crease ends and then stop. And I'm trying as much as possible to get as much glitter as I can. I'm also actually bringing it a little bit so as you guys can, so you can see the glitter. And I'm going to flick it like a wing liner and stop right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a brow bone highlight. Just taking this Luxie, it's a mini angled liner. I'm gonna go into blurred lines. It's like a yellow, white, gold. And we're just applying that. It's like a white. Taking the brush that with no product that we used to apply our transition, I'm actually going to dip a little bit of that transition shade, and we're just going to lightly blend out demarcation between the highlight and the transition. And then we're going to take a liquid eyeliner and we're going to do my wing liner because I actually want my wing liner to be a little bit dramatic. So now that we're done with our lashes, I'm going to go ahead and apply the face makeup. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir Full Coverage Foundation. I saw this at Walmart on sale for $5 and I was curious as to why this is on sale. But I'm going to try it out because it looks like it's the type of foundation that I would wear. The shade I'm wearing is in Tawny. If I like this foundation, I'll let you guys know within the video. And it's a little thick in consistency. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It feels like an oily consistency, but we're just going to apply this on. And it looks a little too orange. I actually like the foundation, I just don't like the shade. I'm just going to blend everything out with like a translucent powder, but I don't like this shade at all. It makes me look so orange, like Oompa Loompa. What I could say is that if you have oily skin, I would not use this foundation. Yeah, this is more my kind of foundation because my skin is heavily dry. Now I'm gonna take my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. Holy cow. And we're just highlighting. Now I'm gonna take the RCMA translucent powder, and I'm not baking or anything. I'm just taking the powder on a fluffy brush and just placing that on the concealer lightly. Not baking whatsoever. Now that we've gotten the powder on for my all over face, I'm going to go with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Deep. And I'm hoping to the gods that this powder balances this yellow tone, this Oompa Loompa tone on my face. My face looks like freaking Oompa. So I'm just putting it everywhere that I did not put that RMCA powder. Before I go ahead and continue with the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop eyeliner in Swerve. And we're going to be applying that as our liner for our lower lash line. So I'm basically tight lining. And then we're going to take this Morphe M124 brush. We're going to go into Wishlist, that shade we used as our transition color. And we're just going to smudge that all over the lower lash line. Now we're going to take that, I don't know if this is a plum or a black, but we're going to take that. We're just going to smudge that on the outer corners of the lower lash line and not bring it all the way in. I'm going to go into Lucid right here. It looks like it's going to be a nice color to like bring right here instead of using that jelly shadow. And it does have a lot of fallout. So I'm going to take that Lucid color and we're going to basically apply that to the lower lash line inner corner area. And then for the inner corners, we're going to take Blurred Lines. That's the color we applied to our brow bone area, and we're just going to place that in the inner corners. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara, and we're going to apply that to the rest of the lower lash line. Now we're going to bronze our face. I'm using the Shea Moisture Illuminating Powder in Mandalay Ducks. I'm just dabbing a little bit of this. So pigmented, and I'm just going to give my face a slight bronze. For blush, I'm going to use the Wanderlust Beauty Dusk to Dawn palette, and I'm going to use Havana Nights. And we're taking that on this blush brush. It's actually a tapered highlighting brush, and we're just going super powdery the blush. I don't like it. Switching out blushes, I'm taking MAC's Fleur Power. I love this blush because you can never do too much, and it just blends. Second that, scratch that. I guess you can't do too much with this blush. The next thing we're going to do is highlight. And I'm taking the Super Shock Chic in Guilty Pleasure. This is also part of the holiday line, I guess that's what you want to say. And we're just applying that as our highlight. I got this highlight because I knew that it was gonna be good for my skin tone. I'm gonna first of all spray my face down. For the lips, I'm going to take MAC's Chestnut Lip Liner. And then we're going to take MAC's Yash lipstick. Finally, I'm going to be adding lip gloss to make this lip a little bit glossy. I'm using the ColourPop Shayla Lip Gloss in Neat Freak. Here is the final look, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy this look. This is my New Year's Eve look that I am going to wear on New Year's Eve. I just decided to film it the day before just so you guys can see an idea that you can use. If you do enjoy this look and you would want to see more looks similar to this, like more dramatic, nice, black friendly looks for 2019, make sure you give that video a thumbs up. And also just know that all my looks are not just for women of color. They're practically wearable for any skin tone. Like this look could be wearable by anybody. Caucasian, Hispanic, Indian. I feel like everyone can pull this off, including me. For the giveaway, make sure you guys check down below. I will be giving out one of this palette. I do have one coming on the way. I will be giving one of my viewers this, and the rules will all be listed down below. I don't want to just keep reiterating what the rules are. Basically, I will just tell you real quick. You have to be following me on Instagram. You also have to follow me on Snapchat, and you also have to comment down below what your New Year's resolution is. That's all. And you also have to be subscribed to my channel. Of course, the giveaway is only going to last for a week. So make sure you guys enter the giveaway so you can get this, and then you're going to get an extra of this, and I'm going to give one of you guys this since I already have this. This is the Jelly Shadow in Crystal Castle. So one of you lucky subscribers is going to have that with the palette. So just follow the rules and that's it. Thank you guys again for watching my last video of the year, and welcome guys to 2019. Hope you guys have a blessed year this year. The next year will be a year of success, a year of greener pastures, a year of no sickness, nothing, no that. Everybody's gonna be happy. I have my New Year's resolution. I'm getting myself back in the gym, making sure I'm fit and healthy. I am trying to make my mindset different. So thank you guys again for your overwhelming support. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next coming year. Bye.